What if we told you that one brooch contains secrets about bloody wars, royal family betrayals, and scandals that could have destroyed an empire? That a jewelry piece worth millions was created from looted treasures and carried the curse of entire dynasties? This is exactly how the British monarchy lived for centuries. Today you'll discover how one brooch became a weapon of secret diplomacy and how it witnessed monarchs' most ruthless decisions. This brooch had its own secret language, understood only by Queen Elizabeth II. Watch until the end. A shocking truth awaits. When diplomacy demands silence and protocol forbids frankness, brooches come to the rescue. Yes, these small, precious ornaments became the British Queen's true way of communicating with the world. Elizabeth II's arsenal contained 98 brooches. Each was not just a work of jewelry art worth a fortune. These ornaments became encrypted messages, capable of expressing emotions, moods, and even the monarch's political position in moments when words were inappropriate. British protocol strictly required representatives of the Windsor dynasty to maintain absolute neutrality on important political and social issues. Direct statements could provoke a crisis, destroy years of diplomatic relations, or even threaten the monarchy's stability. This is precisely why the Queen developed a unique system of non-verbal communication through her jewels. At every significant event, Elizabeth II appeared wearing a carefully chosen brooch. This was no accident or fashion statement. Each ornament carried deep meaning. It emphasized the moment's importance, sent diplomatic signals to allies and opponents, and demonstrated her attitude toward unfolding events. But one brooch kept particularly deep secrets. 1856 became a landmark year for the British royal jewelry collection. That's when Queen Victoria made a decision that would change the fate of one of monarchy's most significant ornaments. The Crimean War had just ended, and in gratitude for British support, Ottoman Sultan Abdulmejid I presented the British Queen with precious diamonds. Victoria, known for her practicality and simultaneous love of luxury, decided not simply to add the gift to her treasury, but to create something special. The Queen ordered one of her old ornaments dismantled and combined with the Turkish diamonds. Thus was born the brooch that would later be called the diamond fringe or waterfall. The centerpiece became a large emerald-cut diamond, surrounded by 12 smaller stones. But the brooch's true magic lay in its lower section. 9 diamond drops created the effect of falling water droplets, hence the alternative name, waterfall. The royal jewelers Garrard brought Victoria's vision to life with stunning precision. Originally, the ornament was a large diamond corsage chain, but fate had other plans. Victoria proudly displayed the new piece in an official portrait by Winterhalter, where she was captured wearing George IV's state diadem. The brooch sparkled on her corsage, symbolizing the empire's might and diplomatic victories. However, personal tragedy changed the Queen's attitude toward lavish jewelry. After Prince Albert's death, Victoria deemed the elaborate diamond chain inappropriate for her mourning period. In 1870, she ordered the ornament partially dismantled. Some diamonds were used to create the small diamond crown, while the remaining brooch found new life. But this brooch was only the beginning of a remarkable journey. The diamond fringe's story could have ended in Victoria's treasury, but fate had other plans. Unlike most royal jewels that automatically passed to the crown, this brooch was bequeathed directly to the Queen's eldest son, the future King Edward VII. When Edward ascended the throne, the brooch found a new owner, Queen Alexandra, the Danish princess, who became one of the most elegant queens in British history. Alexandra didn't simply wear the ornament, she transformed it into a symbol of her status. 1901 was remembered for the grand state opening of Parliament, where Queen Alexandra appeared wearing the diamond fringe. The ornament sparkled beneath Westminster's vaults, emphasizing the grandeur of Edward VII's new reign. But 1913 became especially memorable when at the wedding of Prince Arthur of Connaught and Princess Alexandra, Duchess of Fife, Queen Alexandra once again chose this very brooch. The ornament witnessed the continuation of dynastic traditions, linking generations of the royal family with invisible threads of history. Alexandra wore the brooch not only during her husband's reign, but also during her widowhood, when every public appearance became an event. The ornament seemed to preserve memories of former grandeur, reminding all of the British monarchy's golden age. 1925 brought another change to the brooch's fate. After Queen Alexandra's passing, the ornament went to Queen Mary, a woman known for her passion for jewels and impeccable taste. Mary, born Princess of Teck, treated jewelry with special reverence. For her, every precious piece was not just an accessory, but part of history that must be preserved for future generations. The diamond fringe took a special place in her collection. In the late 1920s and early 1930s, Queen Mary posed for several official portraits, displaying the legendary brooch. These rare images became evidence of how the ornament continued playing an important role in monarchy's representation, but fate was preparing the brooch to meet its most significant owner. 1936 became a turning point, not only for the British monarchy, but also for the diamond fringe's fate. King Edward VIII's unexpected abdication brought his younger brother George VI to the throne, along with his wife, the future Queen Mother Elizabeth. Queen Mary, understanding the importance of symbolic continuity, passed numerous jewels from the royal collection to the new queen. Among them, the diamond fringe held a special place, instantly becoming one of the young queen's favorite ornaments. Elizabeth, born Lady Bowes Lyon, possessed an innate sense of style and understood the symbolic power of royal jewels. Victoria's brooch perfectly complemented her image, especially when paired with Queen Victoria's oriental circlet and the diamond bandeau tiara. The ornament accompanied the Queen to numerous ceremonial events, each time emphasizing the new dynasty's connection to Victoria's great legacy. The brooch became more than just an accessory. It was a kind of talisman connecting monarchies past and present. 1952 brought profound changes to the royal family's life. King George VI's unexpected death transformed his wife into the Queen Mother, while their eldest daughter Elizabeth became Britain's new queen. Despite her changed status, the Queen Mother kept the diamond fringe and continued wearing it on the most solemn occasions. For her, this ornament became a link to the past, a reminder of years spent beside her beloved husband on the throne. June 2nd, 1953 became a day of greatest triumph for both the British monarchy and the legendary brooch. Queen Elizabeth II's coronation at Westminster Abbey gathered representatives from all European royal houses, and the Queen Mother appeared at the ceremony wearing precisely the diamond fringe. In this historic moment, the brooch seemed to complete time's circle. From Victoria to Elizabeth II, through 4 generations of queens, the ornament witnessed British monarchical traditions' continuity. July 29, 1981, gave the brooch another moment of glory. Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer's wedding at St. Paul's Cathedral became a global event, and the Queen Mother once again chose her favorite brooch for this celebration. Millions of viewers worldwide could observe the diamond fringe sparkling in light, streaming through the cathedral's stained glass. On this day, the ornament witnessed the beginning of a new chapter in the royal family's history, though few could have predicted what dramatic events awaited the dynasty ahead. And here the true magic of royal jewelry reveals itself. The diamond fringe's story is just one episode in the grand saga of how jewelry became the British monarchy's language. Queen Elizabeth II perfected this artful communication method, transforming her collection of 98 brooches into a true encyclopedia of encrypted messages. Each ornament in her arsenal possessed its own history, symbolic meaning, and diplomatic potential. By choosing a specific brooch for meetings with world leaders, the Queen could convey the finest nuances of Britain's position without saying a word. These precious messages were read by diplomats and journalists, historians and protocol services of other nations. The language of brooches became part of modern diplomacy, where every detail matters and symbols sometimes speak louder than words. The Queen's jewellery embodied the very elegance of an era while serving as Britain's soft power instrument. Through them, the monarch could express solidarity with allies, emphasize historical continuity, or demonstrate respect for the host nation's cultural traditions. The diamond fringe, having passed through 5 generations of Queen's hands, became a symbol of this remarkable ability to transform beauty into political force. From Victoria's salons to Elizabeth II's official receptions, the ornament carried memories of empire's grandeur and its rulers' wisdom. Today, these brooches represent something greater than mere precious stones. They became material witnesses to history, keepers of royal secrets, and silent chroniclers of entire eras. In their sparkling facets reflects not only light, but monarchy's grandeur, one that managed to preserve its significance in an ever-changing world. Thus, simple ornaments became chronicles of an entire epoch, written in diamonds and gold, where each page tells of symbol's power and beauty's dominion over human hearts. So the mystery of the British Crown's silent messengers is solved. Who could have thought that an ordinary brooch could influence empire's fates? From the Ottoman Sultan to Elizabeth II's coronation, one ornament traveled through centuries of wars, intrigues, and royal dramas. Tell us honestly, do you believe in symbols' power? Can jewels truly change history's course? Or did the Queen masterfully play on others' superstitions? Share your thoughts below. Every opinion is worth its weight in gold to us. Enjoyed learning how secret diplomacy worked through jewelry? Then don't spare that like button. More people will discover these amazing historical secrets. Want more mysteries from palace treasuries? Hit subscribe and ring that bell. We promise the next story will leave you gasping in amazement. See you very soon with new royal secrets.